Hey there, Mark Satterfield here. Thanks so much for joining me. And if you are watching this on LinkedIn or Facebook or I don't know, maybe I guess it's on YouTube as well. Anyway, show me some love, give me a thumbs up, send this over to other people that you think might find it beneficial. But as always, thank you so much for being a part of my community. And as they say on Delta, I know you have a choice of where to spend your time. So I'm really flattered and honored you'd spend a few minutes with me. I want to tell you a quick story, which leads into, a sales presentation. So wanted to tell you that up front. But I live in Pinehurst, North Carolina now, and lived in Atlanta, Georgia for close to 30 years. Lived in a community called Country Club of the South, which was a really great place to live. One of the things, or one of the groups of people that lived in Country Club of the South were a lot of retired athletes. And one guy that I played golf with a few times was a fellow by the name of Randy Cross. Now, his name may or may not mean anything to you. You may see him broadcasting some collegiate football games, but really, what Randy is best known is for his playing career because he has not one, not two, but three Super Bowl rings. So, I mean, the guy in terms of being, a lineman. He was just like one of the best of all time. He's, in the college Hall of Fame. He'll probably go to Canton and get in there. Anyway, so he and I are playing golf, and I asked him what did he miss most about not playing football, and his answer actually echoed the same way as other athletes who I've asked that question to. And he said the thing he missed most was the people. Having a group of guys who understood exactly what it is like to be a professional football player, who understand the uniqueness of not only being a professional athlete, but the uniqueness of being a professional NFL player. And that got me thinking because obviously I don't know what kind of business you're in, but I'm going to make a generalization, which is that I'm going to bet you're in the eat what you kill business. And by that, I mean that your income is largely determined by the revenue that you bring in. Now, you may work for, Morgan Stanley or Citigroup or, some company, but still your income is based on your production. And, you may own your own company, in which case then definitely your income is based on your own production. And, you know, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've had years where, I mean, I just absolutely killed it, made myself a boatload of money. I made my clients a boatload of money. And then there are years where, for one reason or another, I didn't make much money. And, so I get it. But here's the interesting thing. Not everybody does. I mean, I've got a friend who has retired to Secret Service. He's a great guy, love him dearly, but he doesn't get this world that I operate in or you operate in. I got a friend who's retired Air Force colonel. Again, super guy, but he doesn't get what I'm all about. And I tell you, there is an awful lot to be said for having a group of people who get it, who understand the uniqueness that we face, those of us who run our own businesses, who ultimately are responsible for, we eat what we kill. And when I look back on the, four or so masterminds that I've been a member of, I would say that, yeah, I got some really, great ideas. Yeah, I got some good strategies. But you know what I really got was I got an opportunity to interact with people who were part of my tribe. People who were, into marketing, into trying different things, people that were doing direct mail, people that were doing online stuff, people that were doing, meetings, people that were focused on speaking. I mean, look, there's lots of different ways to generate clients. And it's really interesting to be in a room where you are surrounded by good, smart thinkers who are all in the same kind of arena that we are. Yeah, granted, they're all doing different things, but the arena is the same. So this is just a wind up. As I told you, I got something to sell you to consider joining my affluent marketing inner circle. If you're focused on marketing to the affluent, if you want more wealthy clients, this is something that you ought to consider. And there's a link somewhere here nearby that will take you to the page, or you can go to affluentmarketinginnercircle.com and that will take you to the page. And it describes what I got going. It's small. I've kept it small on purpose. It's reasonably priced so that it should be affordable to everyone. But yeah, take a look at that and see if it resonates with you. And if so, I invite you to join, because we're gonna shut this thing down in the next 48 hours. And I hate for you to try to reach out in 72 hours and say, yeah, Mark, I've been thinking about it and I like to join. But anyway, that's what I got for you today. And if you don't join my mastermind, what I would certainly encourage you to do is to join someone else's or create one on your own, because having a group of people who get this world that we live in, man, it is so rewarding on so many different levels. So anyway, think on that. And as always, thank you so much for being a part of my community. This is Mark Satterfield. Bye for now.